Yo, what's up guys? So I'm gonna be going through 5 tips to help y'all rank up in the new season of Apex Season 22. Now there was a lot of changes in Legends, perk changes. I'm gonna be going through all that to help y'all gain an advantage in the new season. But before further ado, let's get straight to it. Alright, so my first tip is gonna be to start using controller legends. Now in the season 22 patch notes, it says that controller legends, this is a class perk, so it's like you don't have to do anything, it's just a perk that comes with the legend. If you're in zone, you get an extra shield capacity, which means you get 25 plus more HP, which is insane to think about, because that means if you have a blue armor in zone, you're gonna have that 25 extra HP, making it to a purple. So whatever armor you have now, if you're in zone, you have the next level of that armor. I genuinely think that extra 25 HP is going to help you a lot when you're winning or when you're fighting 3v3s in ranked and trying to get KP. I think this new Evo system makes it so that, you know, the better your Evo is in the early game, it's going to help you so much in killing teams, because you're able to just bully teams that have like worse armors than you. And if you have a perk that literally gets your armor to the next level because you're in zone, that's going to help you have the armor advantage in fights, and having that little small advantage is gonna assist you in winning fights, which is important in this system specifically, because this system, this like RP system, prioritizes KP a lot. Even if you are top 5 with no KP, it doesn't give you a positive. You barely go positive, and you might even go negative. So having KP, 3 to 6 KP, is gonna help you gain a lot more RP, and just winning fights with that extra shield is going to be really important. Some good controller legends are going to be Rampart's a good one if you can use her well, especially with her new passive and with the LMG buffs. I'm going to be talking about that later. Catalyst is pretty good. Catalyst has been used in comp a lot, and her wall is really strong, and her perk being able to once again, you're able to like remake doors, broken doors, and making them actually like movable doors. That's a huge game changer, honestly, if you can use her well. Being able to reset in the building with her wall is really good in endgame too. So Cat's pretty good. Those characters are gonna be really good, especially with the HP bonus. So I recommend y'all start using controller legends. Gonna help y'all out a lot in ranked. Alright, so my second tip is to start using LMGs. Now in the new update, there's gonna be this new hop up, which is called, it's called gun shield generator, which basically means you're gonna have a gun shield when you're ADSing using the LMG if you have that hop up, which is kind of insane. I'm pretty sure it gives you like 50 or 75 more HP, which is like a Gibby shield, or like a Gibby gun shield, which is like gonna be really good for it fights again. You're gonna have that extra HP that's gonna benefit you if you use that with Rampart, right? Rampart is a controller legend. You have that extra 25 HP with the gun shield. You're just gonna already have so much more HP than the enemy that you're gonna be able to win your 1v1s more just because you have the advantage, or you're able to, you know, help your teammates a little bit, watch your teammates more, because you're not gonna be able to get hit for so much more than you already do. So using LMG is gonna be good. I think LMGs are pretty underrated. I think the L-Star is a really good LMG that's kind of slept on by the Havoc or the Vol. People like more prioritize those two guns, but L-Star is a really broken gun. If you can use the L-Star well, it's a gun that can shoot like without even having to reload, which that concept by itself is really broken. Combined with the new hop up, being able to have that extra HP is going to be really strong, which is why I recommend combining with Rampart. You don't have to, you can just use it with another character, but LMGs are gonna be pretty strong with the hop up. If you don't find the hop up, I would recommend you swap it out for a better gun. If you have an L-Star, switch it up for a Havoc or a Volt if you don't have that hop up. But with that hop up, I do see LMGs becoming more viable, including like the Spitfire or just other LMGs in general. So yeah, that's my tip. Start using LMGs with the hop up. So my third tip is going to be to start using recon legends more. Now I've expressed this so much in my past videos. Run a recon legend so you can hit the beacon, know where everyone's at. I've said this so many times, but I want to emphasize this once more, because recon legends are actually getting buffed but kind of nerfed too. So what I mean by this is you're able to hit the recon beacon way faster now. I think it's like 3 or 5 seconds to hit the beacon compared to the past like 7, which is a huge change. Being able to hit the recon beacon just allows you to do it with less risk of getting like 3-2-1 from somewhere or shot, because obviously when you're hitting the beacon you're not able to move around, so you might get targeted. But they're gonna be beacons are gonna be spawning way more frequently, so you're gonna be able to go around the map just hitting beacons and just knowing where everyone is at, which is gonna be so strong for picking fights. You're able to know where everyone else is in the map, and you're able to know like, okay, let me go third party this fight because they're fighting, or let me take this isolated fight so that I don't get third party. I get a lot of comments talking about how do I avoid third parties, how do I make better decision making. This is what I mean. Start using a recon legend. That's gonna help you out so much. Pathy is one of the best legends right now because of not only his recon ability, but his ability to use his zipline, to having that energized zipline for rotations. Being able to take 50% less damage when you're on the zipline is really big for rotations, and just having that's gonna help you a lot. And being able to read the beacon, knowing where everyone's at. So the nerf that I was talking about is the recon beacon no longer scans the entire map. It only scans 500 meters, but I still think that's pretty broken, considering that there's going to be more beacons you're going to be able to hit across the map and hit it faster. I feel like that's not a bad nerf, probably deserved, because the recon beacons are kind of broken, but having that, you know, that being able to just go around the map hitting those beacons, knowing where everyone's at, is going to be really strong, even though it did get nerfed to 500 meters. Some good recon legends, once I said, is Pathy's really good. I think Blood's really good as well, and Seer. I think Seer is getting a buff with his perks. I'm not really too sure what they are, but Seer is getting meta. I see a lot of pro players in ALGS play him in comp, and he's definitely a good like recon character now. It's just you gotta use him well, because it's not really easy to hit your scans now, and using your ult. I think Seer's ult is still really good. It's actually it's like insane ult. Actually, it's pretty underrated, so if y'all want to play Seer in ranked, I think that's totally viable. His ult's gonna give you so much info in fights, and just permanent wall hacks. Like, there's gonna be even more like kind of wall hacks type of things. It's not wall hacks, but when you do shoot someone now, it does get highlighted and you can see their HP, which is like, once again, it's, I don't know why they made this change, but now you're able to see their enemy's HP. So if you can combine that with like Blood or Seer, you're able to just know where they're at and constantly know their HP if you just hit them or shoot them at all, right? That's going to be super meta. So I think recon legends are going to be really strong right now in this meta, with the beacons and also the changes with Seer and stuff. And with the start of the new season, these Pred and Masters players are going to be reset to gold and these like low elo ranks. And if you're like a plat or diamond player, you're gonna have to face these like good players, like these good masters and pred players, or even like good diamond players at the start of the season, because they all get reset to a certain rank. I think if you're masters or pred, you get reset to gold 4. If you're diamond, it's like silver or something. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of players in your matches that are not designed to be at your skill level, which is not your fault, it's the game's fault, which is why I recommend to use support legends as much as you can, which is going to be my 4th tip. Using these support legends is going to help you to reset when you're getting ran down by good teams. Sometimes that's out of your control. You can't really control having to face literal pro teams at the start of the season. So yeah, you just want to run support legends so you can just run away if you need to from these good teams, and just craft banners so you can minimize your RP loss, right? Being able to have that reset, and also when you're not even fighting good teams, you're just able to run away and get that reset and be able to just get back in the game like that, and that's gonna help you lose less RP and gain as much RP as you want. As a pred player, it's almost like a must that you run a support legend, because there are situations that you can't control. Sometimes you get third partied across the map even if you do hit the recon beacon, or just these uncontrollable things that happen to you. And as you can see in these clips, right, we are always running either a lifeline or conduit. I think those two are, I think almost every support legend is good right now. The best one is probably, I would say, Newcastle or Lifeline. I really think Newcastle is a good character. Combining his shield with a shotgun is like broken, and having that little gold knock is gonna help you so much, especially in the new map. If you can find a place that not many people know about that has a guaranteed gold gun, like Elysium in Olympus, or if you can find somewhere that's guaranteed a gold item and get a gold knock like pretty frequently, that's gonna give you a huge advantage in ranked, because I can't explain just how many times the gold knock has saved me when I'm playing lifeline or when there's a lifeline on my team. So I recommend trying to find a spot in the new map where you can find a gold item, but that's gonna be the 4th tip. Alright, so during the start of the season, it's gonna be way more sweaty compared to the end of the season, which you've been playing for probably around 2 weeks now. People tend to ease off a little bit at the end of the season if they've already hit the rank they've wanted to, so they kind of play for fun, or they don't play as competitively as they do at the start of the season. I think during the start of the season, people play way more sweaty and play way more serious because they want to get, you know, pred, or they want to get diamond or match or whatever rank you want to get as fast as possible. So my 5th tip is going to be to keep a mindset that allows you to keep on going even if you're facing players that are, you know, better than you. You know, people are gonna be in the same lobbies as you that are like masters or pred. It's not your fault, it's the game's fault. So you want to be able to keep a good mindset to keep on going. I think it becomes less sweaty after 2 weeks, but even still, right, don't cope and say it's not your fault but the enemy's fault. A lot of your mistakes and ways you die can be your fault as well. Although most of the time I guess it could be that people are better than you, like you're facing masters players as like a gold player, but don't let that affect you. Keep on going. After those 2 weeks, it's gonna be less sweaty, and even in those sweaty lobbies, try to gain as much as you can, because that's gonna show your actual skill level compared to those players that are better than you. If you're constantly fighting players that are better than you, you're only gonna improve, because you're gonna die in ways that like good players die in, or you're gonna be able to face good players that actually shoot their gun back like better than most players do in your normal lobby. So facing better players than you is always a good thing, or you're gonna always be able to improve, and this is why, yeah, my 5th tip is just to keep a good mindset so that you can keep on going. Alright, thank you so much for watching the video. That's gonna be the end of the video. Make sure to comment, let's comment lion if you guys watch till the end of the video. I had a lot of people comment cookie at the end of my other video where I said, you know, comment cookie if you watch till the end, and I got a lot of comments saying cookie, so I really do appreciate that, that people actually watch my videos till the end. I genuinely appreciate that, even though recently there have been a lot of people in my comments kind of hating, talking about why are you posting like gold or plat gameplay if you're a red player, even though I'm literally doing a challenge solo queue to master. I guess they don't understand that, but thank you guys so much, everyone that's been supporting me, saying, you know, keep on going, appreciate your videos, really do appreciate that, and yep, you guys have a good season. Hope you guys have a good day and enjoy the new season. Hopefully y'all got the badges y'all wanted to get this season, and thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.